Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. I am so pumped to have you here today. We're going to be diving into a seriously fascinating source document all about a highly discussed Norwegian spruce supplement called Fountain of Life. The claims we're looking at today, they are wild, ranging from some pretty deep biological mechanisms to literally life-changing user testimonials. Our goal today is just to break it all down, unpack the science they're pitching, and take an objective look at the stories they're sharing. Let's jump right in. So here's our game plan for today. First, we'll cover the free radical problem. Second, discovering Fountain of Life. Third, we'll get into the power of lignans. And finally, number 4, user testimonials and disclaimers. All right, kicking things off with section 1, the free radical problem. The entire premise of this document really boils down to one fundamental question. Where do free radicals actually come from? According to the text, the sheer volume of free radicals we are hit with every single day is the root cause of our modern health deficits. It's basically creating this massive, critical imbalance in our bodies. And if you look at this, the document argues that free radicals are coming from, well, everywhere. We're talking about a relentless barrage of modern stressors, things like processed food, emotional stress, household chemicals, and even just a simple lack of sleep. It also points the finger at environmental factors like EMFs from your Wi-Fi router, everyday pollution, and UV rays. The whole idea here is that our bodies are under constant, literal siege, and we can't really avoid it. Now, here is a number that is just staggering. 1 milligram. The source points out that because our modern food is so highly processed, especially the refining of wheat, which historically was a huge nutrient source for us, the average American's daily intake of lignans has plummeted to just 1 single milligram. Basically, we've stripped away our natural dietary defense mechanism against all those free radicals we just talked about. And that drop-off creates a massive dietary gap. While the average American is scraping by on just 1 milligram of lignans a day, the optimal recommended intake is actually 50 to 100 times that amount. We're talking 50 to 100 milligrams every single day. To bridge that massive divide, the source proposes a daily regimen of 30 drops of their Norwegian spruce extract Fountain of Life. Okay, moving right along to section 2, discovering Fountain of Life. The journey of this product actually starts back in 2012 with a pretty dramatic origin story. A friend of the creator, Dr. A, was diagnosed with a rare spleen cancer and was given just 2 weeks to live. With 0 other options, he asked to try Dr. A's Norwegian spruce extract, and according to the document, he ended up living for years after that. Fast forward to 2017, a company called Opulence Global stepped in to take this to the worldwide market. By 2018, it landed an NPN 1 classification from Health Canada, officially making it a natural health product. And just recently, in May 2024, it got upgraded to an NPN 3 classification. But, getting it to market was definitely not a walk in the park. Dr. A faced some serious pushback. He actually summed up the struggle perfectly with this quote: "Governments do not believe we can eat a tree," which, honestly, is a fair point. It perfectly captures the skepticism and regulatory red tape you'd expect when trying to introduce wood extract as a daily human dietary supplement. Let's dive right into section 3, the power of lignans. To really get their argument, you have to understand this one word, enterolactone. The source states that enterolactone is this incredibly important, powerful antioxidant that's created right inside your own intestinal tract when you consume plant lignans, specifically the 7-HMR lignans that are dominant in the Norwegian spruce. The document claims this compound has direct anti-inflammatory, anti-metastatic, and cellular protective properties. It's the star of the show here. So let's break down how that biological conversion actually works, step by step. Step 1, you consume the Norwegian spruce tree extract, which delivers those plant lignans right into your system. Step 2, those plant lignans make their way to your intestinal tract, where they get processed by your gut microbiota. And finally, step 3, they are converted into enterolactone, which enters your bloodstream and acts as a heavy-duty human antioxidant circulating throughout your whole body. And because this antioxidant circulates systemically, the source claims an incredibly broad, honestly surprising spectrum of benefits. On the inside, they say it does everything from protecting prostate and heart health to lowering body weight, boosting metabolism, and even defending against dementia. But they don't stop there. They also highlight topical uses. They claim you can put it directly on your skin to heal wounds, soothe rashes, clear up nail fungus, and even add it to your shampoo to improve hair health. It's a whole lot of claims. Now, to back up all those wide-ranging claims, the document points to a major piece of external research. They cite 30 years of studies out of Finland that looked at societies eating high lignin diets. According to the source, these retrospective studies showed a massive 30% reduction in the chances of developing certain cancers, like breast, prostate, colon, and lung, and a 30% drop in atherosclerosis and heart disease.
All right, let's look at Section 4, User Testimonials and Disclaimers.
Now, before diving into these stories, the document does set a very clear legal boundary, and I want to read this verbatim. It says, "Fountain of Life is not a drug, treatment, or cure for any disease or ailment. The following testimonials are simply anecdotes shared by one of our users." It is absolutely crucial we keep that context in mind here, guys. These are subjective, personal experiences, not peer-reviewed medical trials. Even so, the sheer variety of anecdotal claims is pretty staggering. I mean, users in the document report relief from severe sciatica, corrected blood pressure, and decreased PSA counts, which points to improved prostate health. There are even claims of resolving erectile dysfunction, tossing out asthma pumps, eliminating debilitating migraines, and rapid healing for fungal infections and wounds. It's quite the list. Take the story of Dee, an 80-year-old woman. She originally started taking the drops under her tongue and rubbing them on her knees for flu-like symptoms. Well, according to the anecdote, not only did she kick her fever and cough in a few days, but her arthritis pain went down so much that she literally stopped wearing her knee brace the very next day. The document also shares some highly personal reports from families with autistic children. These logs claim that after consistently using the extract, parents noticed some really significant positive shifts. They specifically called out a decrease in angry mood swings, much better sleep, improved bowel movements, and most notably, better communication and cognitive function. The families described this as a huge upgrade in their daily quality of life. The source clearly uses these deeply personal stories to really underscore just how systemically they believe this extract works. Some of the anecdotes highlight really rapid, acute results too. Like, one user reported stepping out of the shower to find this severe allergic rash spreading super fast across her back, thighs, and forearms. The document claims she rubbed the extract over her body, and within exactly 1 hour, the severe allergic reaction was completely gone. Just vanished. And that brings us to the end of our explainer. We've looked at the dietary problem, the biological theories, and some pretty dramatic personal stories. As wellness trends keep evolving, it really makes you wonder, how will functional foods and unconventional dietary supplements shape our approach to modern health deficits? It is definitely a fascinating space to watch. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer today. Catch you next time.